So I know when we met, we talked about abuse. I don't really necessarily have questions. I just want you to talk about your experiences that you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You can stop at whatever point you want to stop, and then from where you're talking, I'll just make questions, as we go along.
All right. Um, my first abusive relationship, we're not gonna get into details or anything, but he used to beat me all the time. First man that ever put his hands on me. So didn't really know how to take that. I was probably only in that situation for probably like a month and a half until I left. Turns out he was on the run for murder, so he could have definitely killed me. Like it was some crazy stuff. He's dead now though. R.I.P. I guess. But the second abusive relationship is so like I was with this person for like a couple years, but he didn't start putting his hands on me till like the very end. So I just feel like everything that we went through, maybe it was, some people can't like bounce back from certain stuff. So he definitely had anger issues. I have anger issues. I feel like our communication could have definitely been better. The way we handle each other could have definitely been better, but I mean, everything happens for a reason. So no longer in the situations.
That's good for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy for that.
Yeah. I wish them nothing but the best.
So with your first experience with it, how was it? I can only imagine as far as like your reaction, like your emotions when it first happened ever in your life. Like,
So, like, do you want me to talk about that or like the first time?
yeah, just more so. Yeah, more. You can talk about that and just how you felt when it first happened because you've been in relationships, but you've never had this experience in relationships. But now
Right.
it's like, oh, I'm with this dude. This dude put his hands on me. Like,
Yeah.
what was running through your head during that moment when everything was going on?
Well, truthfully, like he asked me to go get him something to eat from China King. You know where China King is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, boom. I didn't know nothing about the swing bridge then.
Oh
So,
yeah.
I took the long way. I'm like, damn, the bridge closed. So I done went all the way around to Myrtle Beach back to the house. Man, when I pull up, he's staying in the road,
You
like
standing in the
in the
road?
middle of the road, waiting for me to pull up. Like, oh, get out the car. I'm like, what's going on? I don't like. I'm like, what's going on for real? Oh, you been cheating on me? Like, what? I just went to go get your food. So, like, what you really talking about? Boom, snatch me out the car, beat my ass. My homegirl was actually in the car with me, and this story gets really crazy. So, boom, the homegirl that was in the car with me, right? So I didn't go back in the house that night. Like I was outside for like 2 hours. I'm crying and stuff because I'm like, dang, like this really just happened. Um, so they like I see like everyone like in the house like go looking for me and stuff, and my homegirl found me. And I will never forget this night. Like it was so crazy. She came up to me while I'm crying, like, "Oh, by the way, your dude got good." Like what? Well, I'm crying like after he done beat me up. So like basically, she went and had sex with him while I'm outside crying. Ain't that some stuff right there?
Like the same night
The
or
same night,
ain't no way.
swear. So like my trust issues with people are just spent.
Yeah, they tarnished after something like
Yeah,
that. I can understand that.
yeah,
So when you pull back up from China King and he was in the middle of the road, he did that like in public?
yeah. Like I live down white people neighborhood. No offense to y'all, but like I mean I lived in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? So like I mean it was like probably like 9, 10 o'clock at night, but
Yeah, that's crazy. What do
yeah,
you and with the girl that said that, what do you think her motivation was for even saying
man,
that to you at that point in time?
I don't know, but like a couple years down the road, I ended up going to jail with her ex. That sums up anything. So,
Yeah.
but I wasn't friends with her then. Like we had like she wanted to chill with me and stuff. I was only cool with her for like a month.
Yeah.
So
where do you think he himself got the boldness to even do something like that or think something like that was okay? I mean, if y'all were together, I'm pretty sure he talked about his past. Did his parents do that? Did he see his parents do that? Like, where did he learn that from? You know what I mean?
Man, that dude was crazy. Like he was crazy. Like for real.
I ain't gonna lie, that's wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that's super wild. So you left him after that, right?
Right. Well, like probably like 2 or 3 weeks. I didn't have nowhere to go, so I was really in a kind of messed up predicament.
Were you ever in an abusive relationship where you stayed and you kept going back and staying? And if so, like, what's your reason for going back and staying?
Yes. Um, love makes you do crazy things. Like I'm the type of person like I love unconditionally, so I just feel like everything can really be worked through. Like, okay, like we might be fussing and fighting now, but like if we really work on this, if we figure out like what it is that's like triggering us, because most of the time both people are traumatized, so it's just their traumas coming up. So like, what can we really do to work through this together? If people don't want to change, then so be it.
Yeah.
But love definitely, I love hard, so it's just I'ma stay.
Yeah.
I'm staying.
For you, it's love. For him, do you think it's manipulation?
Man, I don't know if he's a narcissist, if he a manipulator. Like, I don't really know. And truthfully, like when we broke up, like one of the things he said, like he didn't like the way that he was treating me. But I just feel like if you really love me, like you wouldn't be doing that, or you would at least change like the ways about yourself, like the bad ways.
Yeah.
But if you can't do that,
And
mm.
what were some of those ways, like disloyalty or
No, he was
um
definitely very loyal, very honest. Like even if it hurt my feelings, like he told me. So definitely had a lot of respect
I
for
say, yeah,
him.
you gotta respect that. Yeah, you gotta respect
Yeah.
that.
Um, I think our biggest problem was really communicating because I communicate one way, he communicates a different way. Um, really, I think it would be like the way we talk to each other. Because when you're mad, like if you actually take a second to pause, really think about what you're about to say, you're not gonna say all that crazy off the wall stuff.
Do you
So
do you feel like um do you feel like it would have been better if you guys just like took some space for maybe an hour, 30 minutes to an hour away from each other, think about the
listen,
situation, breathe a little bit, and then come back and then resort it out
that's how I am. He's that person like, boom, I gotta figure this out right
right
now.
now?
And I'm like, no, I need space. I need to figure like I need to calm down for one. I need to gather my thoughts. So I'm not saying some crazy off the wall stuff. And like I said, two different communication styles, so clash right there every time argument.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that because you'll
Yeah.
probably be like, "Oh, I just need some time to
Right.
think." It's probably nah. Let's figure it
Mm-hmm.
out. What we got to do because I just want to work this out. I want to make this better.
Right.
Okay, I can see that. Any advice to anybody, to any woman, even male, because males get beat on too. I feel like people don't talk about that enough. Males be getting their hands put on them too. I know a lot of dudes that happened to, and
Oh,
they
I
are,
know some too now.
might say, they are nice guys. Okay, we're going to that. How do you feel about how that is looked upon? Because I feel like, okay, woman called the police, her guy is putting his hands on her. Police respond super swiftly, take it super serious. Guy calls police station. I don't feel like they take it as serious because he's a guy. But he's a good guy. He's not trying to resort or stoop down to that level to put his hands on her because he was raised a certain way. He know that's the wrong thing to do. He know when the
Right.
police come, if he did put his hands on her, if she got a bruise on her, they're gonna blame. They're gonna think he initiated everything. If there's no video evidence or if there's no, audio evidence to prove otherwise, like how do you feel about that when it comes to the law? Because I honestly think that's unfair. Because I know people from both sides. I'll say that.
Well, I know, like from experience, they're taking both parties to jail.
Oh, word.
Like for real, you're both going. So that's how me and my ex girlfriend like really was done. Like she called police on me and she started fighting me. So it's just like personally, don't call the police. Like if you don't want to go to jail too. Like she really did not think she was going to jail. So yeah, we both went to jail. As far as with men goes, there's definitely someone out here for everyone. Like I don't know why you would want to stay in something like that. I
Yeah.
give good advice. I don't take my own though. So
Mm.
yeah, but listen to me though. Definitely don't stay. There's actual ways to work around that.